We good? We live? Thank God. I think I think I fucked up this name. Is like on Twitch it was fine, but like YouTube was like, oh, you're gaming? No, I'm not. That's a goddamn lie. My bad. I did not mean to do that, but yeah. I think we're good. How's everyone doing? The weekend, feeling great. Feeling great. It's the weekend. Oh wait, yeah, I should get rid of that. I think we're good, but I have no idea. Go check on the anything happens. Oh. Games were live at 4 in the afternoon. Then you go check. And we'll get started. I had no idea what category to put on for YouTube because they don't necessarily have just a exactly what I'm doing. So I guess the best thing I had for it was like anime / animation, which seems about accurate, but you know, wanted to be sure. Switched out. How's Twitch doing? Twitch good? Alright, Twitch is good. I just wanted to make sure. Why did I think so? I think we're good. DVR's on, everything on. Is excellent. Love to see it. Okay. I don't really have anything planned for today. Kind of me. I just really wanted to stream today. I didn't really have like a game a game set up for today. I think for Monday, like tomorrow. I think it's check a time. Yeah, tomorrow. So tomorrow on Monday, probably earlier in the day. I want to say around 10 to 12ish. Maybe later on, maybe like 1. I really want to stream Fallout 76 because a lot of people dog on it, and I can understand why. You know, live service Fallout, it's not really my cup of tea either. But I've never really fully gotten into like the grind of, you know, the MMORPG that is Fallout Fallout 76, and I've loved all the games before that. Like what is probably my favorite one? So like my favorite out of all of them, probably New Vegas. Just like the overall, I want to say world building that like happens in that game, and the factions. Oh, it's just amazing, impeccable, really. Fallout 3 is a close second, obviously, because like it's got beautiful storytelling. It's got like amazing DLCs for anyone that does play them. It's just it is an amazing game. But I think I have to give it to New Vegas, even if it has that even if it has the what is it called? It's one of the DLCs. I forgot what it's called. It's not Old World Blues. I don't think about that one. It's what is it? Is it the one with the road? I forgot. I think it's that one. That one is absolute like, rage inducing. That one is absolutely despicable. The DLCs in 3 are much like better in terms of like, them not wanting to make my hair just like pull out of its own head. It's just, yeah. But overall, I think as a package, it's New Vegas. But I do love 3. Anyways. And then 4, I love 4. Like, sure, the story's kinda like, very linear story. You can't really explore much with when it comes to factions. Because there's 2 options. Either you side with the Institute or you don't. And that's kinda it. But in terms of the DLCs, like, freaking the Harbor DLC, I love that DLC. Probably it's basically an entire new game in a DLC form. It's great, love it. I did Nuka World, that was fun. I did the robot, Automatron or something like that. Love that. It was all right. I don't think those I don't think those 2 DLCs compared to the Harbor DLC, but it is what it is. Besides that, dude, Fallout 4, at least up up until recently, it was really good for modding. It was probably one of the best things you could mod. I mean, like, one of the mods that did come out for it was Fallout London, which I don't know if it got updated for the new update. But I would absolutely adore to do a live stream on that. Because I've never played that one. I've never played that mod. There's also like a couple of different mods. There's one that takes place in Seattle, like Washington. That's epic. I want to do that. I want to play that game. It's a mod. I don't know if it's like up to date as of recently. I don't even know if it's finished, but I've heard great news about it. And I hope to God that I'll get to play it soon. But other than that, I'm pretty sure that Fallout London is a completed project. It just needs to be updated for the newest Fallout. And if it does get updated, I'm playing that for sure, obviously. Like, why wouldn't I? You know what I mean? I'm a big Fallout fan. I've been getting back into the swing of Fallout, and I thought I'll give Fallout 76 a try. I love the graphics overall. Like, it is a graphical improvement over 4 and over the others, right? It is, like, objectively speaking, it is a better looking game than Fallout 4. And, like, graphically speaking, it's just a better game. Like, in terms of that. In terms of gameplay, I have no clue. I know there's a big, like, tight-knit community over it. And I really want, like, to dig my teeth into that. And I hope I'm not going to be super disappointed by the game. I don't have my expectations on it being, like, a super story-driven game, obviously. Because I don't think that it's going to be that's, like, super big. However, I think in terms of just, like, community, I think it's worth a try. So I want to give it a try. I want to see what's up with it. But yeah. Well, what am I listening to? We got... Besides that, yeah, I mean, yeah, probably. So for tomorrow, it's probably gonna be either Minecraft or I play Fallout 76 for the first time. I played a bit of the game, like I want to say max like 30 to like an hour. I barely got anywhere. I think I started the first mission, which is like trying to find the overseer, and it led me to a shack and like something with raiders, and that's as far as I ever got. So I want to get farther in. I want to get farther into that. Again, I don't know if it's gonna be like a crazy story, but I'm low-key excited. So I wanna share that gameplay with the rest of you. Probably tomorrow. Probably around, I want to say 12. No, like 12, maybe earlier. But yeah, most likely it'll be around 12 p.m. Right? Yeah, like 12 p.m. 12 p.m. tomorrow. Playing Fallout. Hey, let's get to drawing. Dude, we got the freaking chat up. That is freaking massive. So let me let me mess with that. Yep, good enough for me. I just did like a makeshift one. Oh my. Anyways, yeah, I just did like a makeshift one. You know, it was early, and I'm at this weird resolution as it is. So I thought I might as well make the most of it, and I'll just put chat up there. If anyone's wanting to see that, there you go. But yep, I'm just gonna be drawing a bit. Nothing super exciting for today. Just kind of a chill day. Gonna chill. I just realized the. My goodness. Oh, let me bring that up here. Much better. I don't claim to be like a professional drawer or anything. If anything, I'm like way more into like photography. So when I say this isn't my expertise, I mean it. It's not my expertise. So obviously, please, try to be at least a little kind to me. I'm very much not, the best at this. But yeah. I don't know if I want to do like a just pure black or if I want to color it a bit. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We will see. What am I on right now? Man, that is barely anything. That is actually a bummy brush. There we go. Alright, so how I do my shading is a bit strange. And I know a lot of people don't actually think this is a very good way to shade. But what I do is I do a black swatch to get all the blacks in. And then I overlay it with a white swash to bleed it out a bit, and so I can get the shading that I want it, so I can get these very sharp lines. I mean, I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going in with a white swash now, and you see how it sort of makes the opacity of this thing lighter, and then I can manipulate my whites to do this. So then now I'm getting this nice, easily, kind of organic line that's going through this mountain. And then I can do this. I can just do that. And then let's say I want a gradients in here. I can go in with the black again, and then I can just kind of overlay it so it's now adding a sort of gradients within it. And then that's that. And obviously it's gonna be a bit lighter, so we're gonna lighten up the black a bit, the darkings, and then we're just gonna watch it over. There we go. It's very subtle, but I mean I very much like the way that I do this. I'm gonna increase this a bit, add a bit of darkness, some shade to this crevice edge. Now you might be asking, why the hell is there a baby? Listen, man, I was messing around with some drawing, I was just messing around with some how I wanted to make basically all of this started just because I wanted to make a mountain range and I didn't know what to put here in this like big area. So I thought, oh, a sun. And then my mind instantly went to, oh my gosh, the freaking Teletubby baby sun. And then it turned into this. I honestly have no idea what's going on. It just sort of happened. So yeah. Oh, also, this is like a rough sketch of what I'm gonna make the foreground, because I have no idea what I'm gonna make the foreground. This is the background, and I have, like, obviously, it's coming together. You know, I'm adding shading to the mountains. I'm adding all this stuff. I still don't know what to add into the foreground, and we're gonna leave that for later. Because I honestly have no idea. This is way too light. Like, the highlights are insane in this one. So we're just gonna darken this up a bit. See how that looks. A bit better, And then for this, I think it's just gonna be like a dark shit. I'm just gonna increase. And obviously pressure sensitivity is a massive thing. So like you can increase the amount of stuff just by pressure. And it helps, Dude, I still remember back in like, I was back in high school, you know, back in my school days, in like, you know, grade schools, you know, 1 through 12, when I'd go to art class, and we didn't have drawing tablets, obviously, but I would combine both the stuff I learned in my drawing class, where we worked with acrylics and like watercolors. So we would work with those in my art class, and then once I got into like I also mentioned, right, I don't claim to be a professional like painter or drawer or, you know, like artist in terms of like, you know, this type of medium. But what I do think I've learned over the years is that I'm pretty handy with a camera. So like one of the classes back when I was in high school was advanced photography, and that was taught by someone. She also taught advanced graphics, which is where I learned to use you know, programs like this. Clip Studio is still one of my favorites. Very nice. Like I you know, I get to customize my workstation. This is not an ad for them, by the way. I don't I'm not endorsing them. Just saying, this is the program I use. I'm sure there's other programs out there like the one I used back in high school. I used Adobe Illustrate. That was a really good program. Very much like this. Also Adobe like Photoshop. The Adobe series, as much as I don't like their whole like payment their whole, you know, thing with subscriptions. You know, like with Adobe, you can't have like you can't have one-time payments, which fucking sucks. Like, why would you do that? They paywall you, and I think that's just a really scummy practice to do. I hate subscription-based stuff. I mean, like, obviously, I say that I'm very hypocritical sometimes when it comes to that stuff, because it's like I also pay for subscriptions, but I think like in terms of like subscriptions for I think there's a line when it comes to subscriptions. If it is something that, like, if it is a program that you are buying to do work and it is subscription based, I think that's scummy. However, if it is like a show or like, you know, one of those where you're not making a profit from this program, or you're not using it for like any creative fields, then I think it's somewhat fine. It's a moral gray ground when it comes to me. I never know where to draw the line, but I think that's kind of where I want to draw it, and it's interesting. I have no idea why I'm talking about that. We're supposed to be drawing. I do not understand that. But yeah, it's interesting to think about. Like, that's the big question. Should you, like, if you do this for a livelihood, like if you do illustrations or if you do video editing, if you do photoshops, like in your industry, is it like, should you be expected to pay monthly subscriptions to do your work, or should you be able to just pay for the tool one time so that you can use it forever? And obviously, like, these companies, they gotta make money somehow, like, and I don't know like any way that like Adobe's gonna make money after just giving you it once, but I think it's just interesting. Yeah, I mean, like, I think it's interesting to think about. I'm kind of just making this little mountain on the spot because I don't really know where to put it. I see this line and I'm tempted to just go like this. Obviously, it looks very rough right now. It looks like that. It's not the best. And there's that. I mean, I can see the vision. I can see the vision. So we're just gonna do this. Then we're just gonna. We're just gonna slightly break up that. And then we're just gonna go over it with this stuff. Add some texture to that. And then we're gonna go over it with this one, just to like really, shape up the mountain a bit. And boom, you can see that. Like, you can see these ones, which are like much bigger mountains, obviously. They've been textured a bit, way more than I care to admit. And then we're just gonna, oh my gosh, that's just pure red. I didn't put it all the way. I think it'd be cool to like add a bit of color, just like maybe muted, and then maybe like in some spots it would be very, very pronounced. Like, I think it would add some depth to these mountains. On a, I guess sort of related, like, note, did any of you people actually see, Chainsaw Man? I watched it, like, but it's sort of an interesting thing. To me, it kind of feels like it's like a film student's project. You know, like getting some strange shots, you know, some very interesting shots to really bring up to depth. But I really loved it. The music alone put me in the mood. It was amazing. It was just amazing. I'm sorry, I'm sorry I can't like play the music, but like, I mean, I don't want to get freaking struck down. I should do that. Just going in on it like that. There we go. Now we're starting to add something. Let's darken this up a bit. Then let's go on with some highlights. Man, that is just a line at that point. Not even swatchy. That looks like just a blending brush, but like more pixelated. God, I gotta say, man, I wasn't expecting to like fully like the Chainsaw movie. Because like for me, the series it's a fine series. It's just like it was never really my go-to. Like whenever it got an update, it's not like, oh, I can't wait for the next Chainsaw Man update. But honestly, bro, that movie was fire. That could, like, dude, it moved something in me. It was amazing. Like I can't say that the entire movie is a masterpiece. There's bound to be something that's wrong, but yeah, no. I mean, like, you can never make them like. Is there such thing as like a masterpiece? In certain people's eyes, it will always be that, but like, you know, there will be other people that like are contrarians to that opinion, and you know, you're bound to butt heads eventually. Man, dude, I really think that that one movie alone, that's an amazing movie. And actually, I'm like in terms of anime, I'm kind of for the idea of if there are IPs out there, like you know, like anime IPs that are just really long stories to begin with, and it takes like 20 seasons to animate. I don't think that's the best idea. I think, like in terms of like what uh freaking Demon Slayer's doing, what Demon Slayer's doing. The story is long enough to the point where it's not really viable to animate seasons, and you should just do a very good movie. Because if you were to do a 24 episode season, it's gonna be under time constraint and it's gonna be under budget constraints. So overall, the product is gonna look worse. As in, I think it's a better idea is if you make just one movie to cover an arc of an anime or a manga or a light novel. I think it's just better to do that because there's the time constraints not as bad, and you get a much nice and you're able to animate the budget because you're like the movie, like sure you're gonna have to cut some stuff out of like, you know, out of the original source material, but you're able to produce a much more high quality version of what you want to do, and I think that's just better in general. That's just me though. I don't know whether or not that works for everyone, you know. I don't know. Get a bigger brush. I'm actually gonna widen this out. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna widen this out like over here. Just widen it out. I'm gonna blotch this part out. Blotch that part out. Bit of a strange thing that I'm doing, but I think I think you'll understand what I'm doing. I think it's just it makes for a better wider. Nice. wide mountainside. This makes the overall appearance much wider. And you know what? I think I think these two ridges are too close to each other. So I'm just gonna. I'm entirely sure what I want. Maybe if I do one up here, one up here, and then like this one will be the final one. I'm just gonna blotch it out. Gonna blotch it out, and then we're gonna, you know, hit him with this one. Gonna hit him with one of these. Okay, nice ridge there. Okay, and then we're gonna hit this one. The ridge. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want this, like, this little thing to be the whitest portion, and then it slowly divots off into that. Okay, here we go. Gonna watch that out. Alright, much better. Much better. I was that was really just like, you know, tugging at me. It was like, there's something's wrong about it. That's much better. Jesus. Okay. I mean, the whole idea about this thing is that the baby is supposed to be peering over the mountain, like the mountain crevices. So it's kind of just like popping up. Anyone that watches this, like, you know, just randomly comes across this stream, they're gonna be like, why the hell is he drawing a weird baby over mountaintops? That's just weird. Like, yeah. I was gonna make, like, I was gonna make an advertisement of, like, this is Mountain Baby. I don't really know what the whole slogan is. I don't even know how I got here. The whole reason why I got here is because of Teletubby Sun Baby. And it looks nothing like it. If anything, it's the opposite. The Sun Baby is supposed to be warm. It's a sun. This one is over in like the freaking Himalayas where snow is. So it's like an ice baby. It is strange. It's a strange thing. It really is. I mean, like, another thing I want to do is I kind of want to recreate like Vault Boy, just cause like we were on the topic of Fallout, might as well go over him. Yeah. So we're gonna hit him with one of these. We're doing mountain stuff. That looks weird. Okay, I want to do probably like right here, and then like there'll be one that goes here. This might look weird, but I think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be. I'm seeing a vision. I don't know if you people see a vision, but I'm starting to see a vision. I'm starting to see the vision. That's a bit of a strange vision. This is kind of the downside of like of white shading. it kind of blotches over this portion, but you know, we can get past that with just like a one of these. Yeah, we can get past that with one of those, and then hit him with like a nice shade. There we go. See, perfectly fixed. Little details here and there, you know. It's those tiny details that do it. I'm just like trying to recreate this edge, and then we hit him with one of darken up that, darken up that. We're hitting it, boys. We're hitting our stride, boys. We're freaking doing this. Oh my gosh. Look at little guy. Bro's vibing. Bro's pimp chimping, honestly. Alright, now we're hitting it with the final one. Here we go. All right, now this one looks weird, but I think I can make it work. Right there. Right there. I think we've done it. I'm just gonna clean up these edges. And then we're gonna erase it to this, because can't be allowing that. Very nice, people. We've made mountaintops. Exciting. Now what? I don't know. I have no freaking clue. Yeah, I honestly have no clue. I gotta add clouds. That'd be kind of cool. Okay. Let's go here and let's see what these clouds would look like. So let's do, I want to be like, you know, like the sunshine is coming down on them, you know, like that. So we're gonna, I think I'm gonna add like a cloud right here. Obviously with a water brush it'll look way better. This is just a sketch. This is I was trying to come up with a slogan and I'm like, I still don't know. I thought of like Bob Ross, you know, like, you know, for your happy little accidents, but like that feels a bit, you know, a bit much. I don't know. Then let's add like some of this. Let's keep going. Ooh. What am I listening to? Let's. Yeah, sure. All right, let's see. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. All right. I have no idea what I'm doing. What'd you draw? It's kind of hard to explain. So, okay. Let me just start like this, alright? Originally, I didn't know what to draw. So I was like, I'll draw a landscape. I then came to the part where, hold on, let me get like a marker out. Alright, I then came to the part where I didn't know where to put it in this space. So I thought, genius me, Teletubby baby son. And then I realized that's not really, that's I can't really be doing first of all, it's a very realistic face. I can't do that. I'm not a good drawer. I'm not a professional. So I thought big baby now, because it's close enough to Teletubby baby. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll get a picture of it. But it's the baby son. It's kind of interesting. it's just a strange image. It's just a very strange image. Let me. I think. Wait, hold on. I think I can open it up in this. Can I? I cannot. What a shame. Looks neat. Thanks. Look, it's this thing. Why is this thing like that? This is what I thought. Dude, it's a baby son, bro. Baby son. I mean, come on. Like, if you think of a mountain rage, tell me you're not thinking about this guy. I mean, just think about him. Like, just look at him, bro. He's perfect. Again, I can't draw for like crap. So, you know, I'm trying to get better over time, over some time. But you know, it takes time for me. I take my time. Right now, I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do in like this kind of empty white space. So, like clouds so I thought clouds, right? Clouds, and then once we get into the baby, it'll be like the clouds are parting and the sun is shining on them. Majestic, like really, you know, freaking Holy Bible gospel type stuff, you know? I think it's like, wow, this is biblical, really. So yeah. Again, I wasn't originally gonna draw a baby, but it kind of just happened. I don't know. It just kind of happened. So yeah, now we're on clouds. Very fun. It's like when Moses parts the seas, this baby parts the clouds. You know, being, you know, very poetic with it. I don't really know what I'm doing with these clouds. Just gonna blot it out a bit. And here maybe. Then we'll grab this one. Thanks, man, thanks. I don't claim to be like like a professional drawer. I don't do this for a job, obviously. Like things like, I think the closest thing I would do for a job that I've actually done before is photography, which is something I'm much more adept at. But yeah, when it comes to like actually drawing and like painting and stuff, the most I ever did was like, I did graphics design, like advanced graphics design back in high school. I did acrylic and some oil and some water painting. That's what I did. But I was never really like, you know, this was never really my forte. And I mean, there's kind of an instance where like I want to get better at this. Obviously, I have friends that are amazing artists that like I could never match their talents, but I at least want to get close to them. So, you know, as they always say, man, practice makes perfect. So you know, I gotta get better at drawing babies, I guess. I'm gonna be like the one trick pony. He's like I'm gonna have a stall out at like some artist event where I have like these amazingly drawn babies, and they'd be like, oh, what else have you drawn? Nah, this is all I do. I don't know how to draw anything else, just babies. Like that's gonna be mad creepy. He's like, if someone's gonna look at me, he's like, what the hell is wrong with you? I was like, I don't know. I don't know how to draw anything else. I swear, it wasn't on purpose. It's just, yeah. Now what the hell am I drawing? I have no idea what's going on here. Okay, let's just reset. Can only draw babies. All you can really draw is... That's true. I think the farthest I ever got when it comes to like, you know, like physical media art was probably like drawing a somewhat decent hand. I know some artists actually do have like trouble with that, and like I do too, because it's been a while since I've done that. I've been out of high school for I don't know how long anymore. It's been so long, bro. But yeah, it's like I need to get better. I mean, I'll try to draw a hand later. I gotta focus on this one. Alright, let's do one of these. Let's just try to make like a cartoonish cloud. Wait, what am I? Is this what mission was it? I know it's Persona 5. It's the artist one. That's really on point. I don't know why. I didn't plan that. Nah. I have a lot of random music to listen to. Hold on, let me find it. I was talking to a friend recently, and she was absolutely flabbergasted by how much songs I have liked on my on my Spotify. Man, this cloud really sucks. Goddamn. On like on my Spotify. Like I don't think it's that bad. I've seen other people that are worse. But like, yeah, she's like, I've never had that many in my lifetime. Like, there's no way. You just don't listen to music like I do, bro. You're just not locked in like me, bro. Like one song I recently got back into was As the World Caves In. Beautiful song. And like, dude, if I'm gonna start like making like song recommendations, dude, I just love music, dude. I listen to so much. Like my Spotify right now, like my like songs, I've recently gone over 2,000 like songs right now. I think there's, and I like honestly, I've seen others. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. So I mean, come on. Like if anything, dude, I think I'm on the lower end of people. All right. I know I like, what's that one app called? It's called like Airbuds or something. It's an app where you can like, where it shows you what you're listening to and what your friends are listening to, and it also gives you like statistics on what you like, how long you listen for. And I think my average is like 1,500 minutes, which I mean, hold on, how much is that in like hours? Because like it calculates it in minutes, which I think is like a dumb thing. Okay, divided by. Wait, yeah. Yeah, so I listen to about like 25 hours, like a week. I don't think it's that bad. It used to be a lot worse. Like, it used to be a lot worse. I say worse, but I don't think it's that bad. Again, this isn't usually something I do. Like, I don't draw on live streams often. It's just kind of, you know, kind of a whim. I think I'll do this again. I like drawing. I'm not good at drawing, but I like drawing. And you know what? It's not about how good you are at something. It's about whether you enjoy doing it, you know? Do you enjoy doing what you do? Then keep doing it, man. I don't care what other people say, bro. If you enjoy what you do, even if you're like somewhat mediocre, even if you like, you'll never be at the top of anyone. You'll never be at the top of the leaderboards, or you know, you'll never get an award for it. Even if you don't get any of that, as long as you enjoy doing it, that's all that really matters. I feel like if I made this, true. Man, I cannot draw for crap. Hold up. How do clouds look like? I'm trying to figure out what a cloud looks like. Okay. 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 I think I get it. I was okay. I was just kind of goofing around with this one. All right, boys. Now we're seriously making a cloud for the 15th time. Okay, so let's do. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's just be rough about it and like let's just make like this, right? This will be the roughness of it, and then we'll do like this and like that. No, let's just do like this one, and then we'll do You know, one thing I've recently done, I recently replayed Fallout New Vegas. It's it still holds up. It's a great game. Like, obviously, in terms of graphics, right, it's not the best, but like, I don't think anything claims to be like that. Let's just make these cartoony clouds, because there's ain't no way I'm making a realistic cloud up here. And then let's just like do one of these. Maybe like it goes up, it goes down, it goes even further down. All right, let's finalize this. Come on, let's finalize this. Yeah, dude, we got freaking Moses baby over here. Baby Moses. I feel kind of strange with this little portion. Let's see what it looks like without that. Like, obviously, like when you think of a cloud, right? Like a cartoony cloud, like a sticker cloud. It just looks like this. Like, I'm trying to be a bit better here, boys. So let's see what we got. Okay, let's do one of these. All right, you're following me right now? You're freaking smoking what I'm putting down? Let's add like some, you know, some waviness to that. Big old clouds. Put in like some of those. Some swooshies, some swooshiness. Maybe like, you know, do that. I don't know what I'm doing. Man, dude, maybe you are right. I only know how to draw babies. that's my one trickness, dude. I can't figure out how to do anything else. I think I'm coming up with something. I'm coming up with something. It's all coming together. And then, like, you know, well, obviously get rid of some of these lines to kind of form them together. Like that bigger cloud. You see that? Yeah, you're starting to see where I'm going here. Look at that. Now it's one big cloud. I'm gonna combine these clouds like that. Very cool, boys. My dog's staring at me. Alright. God damn. I still don't know how to do stuff. But we're getting somewhere, boys. We're getting somewhere. I think maybe add like a cloud here. cloud. Maybe one right here. Like. Oh, I forgot. What I did there. Oh. He was vibing. He was vibing. Trying to go some other place though. Yeah, I gotta say though, we're going places, people. We're going places. I think we're going places. All right, let's do. Okay, let's go. Okay, now this might look a bit strange because from what I've gathered, top clouds aren't in the foreground on below on something that's below. So it's gonna look like this. So it's gonna look like. So get rid of this. And boom, see that? Now you got a cloud. And now let's do that. And now it combined into the biggest cloud. Bit of a strange one, isn't it? Okay. Remove this portion. Then let's combine it. Boom! Now we got big cloud, bigger cloud. I didn't know it'd be this tiring to make a cloud. I've been streaming for an hour. Yeah, damn! It's been an hour? Holy fuck! I didn't think I'd be streaming for that long. There's no way. Hold up, dude, let me check. What? There's no way. How long have I been live? Oh my gosh, it's been an hour. It's been an hour. I didn't know it'd be that long. Oh my gosh. It's been an hour? Oh. I've barely done shit. I've actually barely done crap. I've done diddly fucking squat, bro. Like, holy crap, dude. It's got a lot of wavy lines in it, so let's just clean that up a bit. I didn't think I'd be streaming for that long. I just didn't think I'd be streaming for that long. This is like, I mean, I'm not even that tired, so I'm probably gonna stream for longer. But it's probably gonna be my longest stream so far, which is crazy. I always try to aim for like at least an hour. I didn't think I'd be streaming for that long. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I surprise even myself sometimes. Honestly, man, I surprise even myself. That is crazy. I didn't think I legitimately did not think I'd be streaming for that long. Okay, the clouds are actually starting to look, you know, pretty decent. Add a bit of shading to it, and I think we got somewhere. I think we're getting somewhere. Oh my gosh. What have I been doing? I'm still flabbergasted. Like, what have I been doing? I've been doing nothing. That's what I've been doing. God damn. Okay. I just didn't think. I did not think that, eh? Alright. Let's do some other stuff. Let's go into watercolor. Water painting, boys. Alright, here we go. Okay, I think I know how I want to do this. It's a bit on the smaller side for this brush. Yeah, let's just go in with like some shading. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Woo. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. Oh my gosh. All right, we're just gonna go in hard with the paint. And then what I'll do with this is I'll hit it with one of these. That's a bit of the texture. I don't know if I like that thing on the... Maybe if we had a smaller brush, I'd like it more. I think, okay, I think if I do it like this, and then I go in with the ink on top of this, I think we'll have something good. Alright, and then we hit it with one of these. And I think if we put it in a negative form, because there's little white specks here, which is supposed to be like representative snow. I think if we do that, but for white and just put it into a negative, so it's like, you know, black specks, I think that'll represent the snow. Some of that. Sprinkle it in like that. Look at that. I don't even know if it looks good, but yeah. I'd like to think it looks pretty alright. So, so let's color the rest of this. Color the rest of it. Is anyone here actually good at drawing like clouds? And if so, can you tell me the freaking secret how to? Because I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it with the way I do stuff like this. This second layer is also gonna have a really dark edge, so I'm gonna have to, you know what? I'll do it right now, just to get it out of the way. I'm gonna have to go in with an edge, but I think we'll come out of it alive. want to first ink it so that we can do the lighter shades in like this. Yeah, for anyone that's watching this stream, can you please tell me how I'm doing? Because I don't know how I'm doing. Alright, now time for the last little bit. Because this... I think this is the way how I'm gonna figure, like, how I'm gonna show people that there is another cloud up top here too, and it's not just like nothingness. Alright. Then we're just gonna have to go in like that. And we're going in with the white paint. The white with the white water. So we're just gonna go in with it like this. Okay. Again, I still don't know what I'm doing, but I want to at least try to get better at this. I'm trying to, you know, technique. I don't know how to really describe it other than it's a technique. I don't know what else there is to talk about. And then we'll do one of those, and then we'll just kind of gray this out. Sort of blur this out like this. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, that's what I want, that tiny little edge. Okay, and then back at it with this stuff. Clouds! Ain't that exciting? I did clouds! Yay! That took a bit to actually figure out the texturing. There is another one that I do want to fix, which is this particular portion. So this particular portion is a bit on the dark side, alright? And then I just want to lighten it up. I want to add some highlights here. Just because this particular one is a bit lower than the others, than the other clouds. I'm going to add a bit more highlight here. After all that I've done, you can barely even see the line art, which is pretty cool. Look at, pretty cool. I think it's pretty sick. Obviously, I think some line art is good, but I think overall, once you get like your texturing done, getting rid of your line art and just like, you know, admiring your final product. I think that's pretty sick. Also a portion right there. I really want to just like increase. And this is where I can come in with like a fine-tooth comb and just be like, okay, there's some texturing there. Add texturing there. It's very minute, but like I think it adds so much to the final product. But like right here, I think if we do one of these, and then we just kind of blend it in. Like it's very minute, very like if you don't notice, you won't ever notice, but it's a very small little thing that you can add to your stuff. I think it really just kind of adds a lot to your final product. It really adds a lot to the final product, like these little minute changes. Like right here, let's add like a little tiny spike there. Ah, that's super cool. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Big clouds, very cool. I don't know. Like, let me know what you guys think. I think it looks pretty all right. I cannot iterate this again and again and again, but I'm not a professional drawer. I don't do this for a living. I'm trying to learn how to get better at it, and I hope this looks good. I don't know. I like to think of it as like my own little personal drawing style. I don't know anyone else that does it like me. If there is, please please tell me. Because I want to learn, because like most likely they'd be better at this technique than me. Alright, I'm gonna go in with one of these. Highlighting. Very cool. We've done it, boys. We've done it. We've completed the top portion. Super exciting. Super exciting. Super exciting stuff. I'm very proud of the work that we've done. But near like an hour and a half. I don't really know what else to do. I mean, I guess I can work on the foreground, but that's gonna take me like another, I don't know, 5 hours just to figure out what I want to do. I don't know. Is there any ideas you guys have? I have no what I want to do. The foreground, because this whole portion, I don't know. I legitimately not know. I was thinking field, no? Like with this, like it's a river that goes down into it. But then again, I still don't know. I still don't know. Looking on these clouds, I think these clouds look pretty alright. I think it was a pretty good decision to end that line. This looks better overall as like a good texture. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can show you guys like the process which I did this. So this is the design of the baby. I think oh wait, did I end up adding it? I did not. I feel like adding a bit of hair might do me. Yeah, but besides that, let's not get distracted on the baby's hair. Get distracted on the foreground. What are we doing for the foreground? Because I think, I don't know, like a field. I don't know, because that's the thing, right? I don't know what I do for like a field. Like, what's a good texture for field? Because I think like field of grass, but then like I could always just, because like when it comes to field of grass, right? Like there's nothing visually interesting about it. I could literally just do this. Hold on. I can literally just do this, and it'd be like, oh, that's grass. And you know, I can like, boom, bigger grass. It's just like, to me, that's not very interesting to look at. Again, like most of the stuff is gonna be drawn to like this like freaking face. But like I think you should also add something else to it, you know? Like maybe like what is it? Maybe if I go here, gosh, why is my brush so good enough anyways. But yeah, like maybe if you go like here, there would be like I don't know, not like a bridge, a small little bridge here, and then okay, let's add some poles there. Okay, okay, and then like maybe we add like a support, a structural support system here. Okay, it would kind of block that, so I don't really know. Or it could be like a, you know, like a handrail. And again with this with this river, right? Like what if, I mean, let's just add like a bit of this, and then like obviously it's gonna go all the way over here, and like this whole portion will probably be like, I don't know, just some like textured mountain terrain. I don't really know. And then like again, no clue. I have no clue. I'm completely stumped on what to do for this portion. Completely stumped. Completely stumped. I could try. It's just I don't know what I would put there. But again, I don't know. I'm probably just gonna end off stream today. Again, I'm gonna stream probably earlier tomorrow. You know, it's the weekend, so I had to do some stuff today, obviously. But the weekend, I'm probably like I said, right, in my last stream that I did, I think it was Minecraft. I want to stream basically every day, as long as I can. I want to, you know, stream for the longest times. You know, get to know people, get to build a community, because I really want to build a foundation for people to just hang out with. You know, like sometimes we all have hobbies, and I think at least for me, I have a wide assortment of like hobbies that I like to do. I like to draw, but I also like to game, and for some people that like those things do collide, but for some other people, like it's just drawing, and you watch a show. Like I like watching anime, I like watching TV shows, I like to watch like even the niche old anime. I think those are like pretty all right. Like some of them aren't the best, obviously. And like with games, bro, I want to play new games, I want to play old games, I want to play like, you know, maybe some creepypastas, maybe some modded stuff, you know. Like recently I saw someone posted a video on like a creepypasta for a Minecraft mod, and it's apparently like old school PS1 kind of stuff. I think that would be really cool to stream. I think that's like super cool. But also like, you know, play new games that I've never played before, like Fallout 76. I might play that tomorrow, or I might play Minecraft. I don't know. or I could replay other Fallout games. You know, like, like, what is it? Some people, like, they've only gotten up to 3. That's cool and all, but have you ever played the original, like 1 and 2, or Fallout Tactics, or Fallout Brotherhood of Steel? I think it's super cool to, you know, explore those games, even if you don't like them, or even if you think they're, you know, worse off than their counterparts, than their HD, you know, 3D counterparts. I think it's still pretty cool to at least check it out. And that's what I want to, you know, put in these streams, right? I want to, like, try new things. Because, like, with me, right? I've never drawn or, you know, shaded a cloud in water. But I have today. And you know what? I think it actually turned out pretty alright. Yeah, so for anyone that actually does want to, you know, experiment, you can watch me and see what I do. I think it's super cool to at least check it out. Again, I don't claim to be good at anything. I might be good at some things, I might be terrible at others. But you know what? Like I said, man, if I have fun, that's all that really matters. Alright, I've taken enough of your time. I'm gonna call it quits for today. Gosh, my mouse is on. I'll call it quits for today. I hope all of you enjoyed the stream, as always. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.